Alright, how's it going? My name is Dave Strand, and I play music in a band called The Strand, right? My friend Brian Botkiller, this is a Brian Botkiller t-shirt, he has a vlog, and it was for starting bands, and I thought that's a pretty cool idea. I'd really like to do something like that, so I went and bought myself a Logitech 9000, right? Nice little webcam, and set it up here in my studio. And here we go. The first vlog I wanted to do, you'd think I'd start, you know, with forming a band, coming up with a band name, coming up with the sound, stuff like that. No. I want to talk about something I'm passionate about right now, which is pre-show and post-show antics for bands. What I mean is showing up at the venue, doing your sound check, making sure that the sound guy knows what you need, meeting with the promoter, stuff like that, because that's stuff that if you're a starting band you'll know like nothing about, So I'm going to try and make it kind of quick, and I think I might talk kind of fast, so I apologize for that. It's just there's a lot of things I wanted to talk about, right? First of all, meet with the promoter or phone the promoter up, and you want to find out where the venue is exactly, what time they want you there, like for sound check. What time do they want you there? Is there a sound check? If there's not, don't freak out. If there's a sound check, you want to know well, what time you actually perform, right? What time do you go on stage? How long is your set? How long is there between bands for setup and teardown? Sometimes, promoters might not have even thought that far, so it's good to bring that up so that they know there needs to be probably 15 minutes between bands. 10 minutes to set up, 5 minutes to tear down. And if you can't do that, then you need to try harder, because 10 minutes to set up, 5 minutes to tear down is pretty much what's to be expected. Be on time. If they say be there at 5 o'clock, be there at 5 o'clock. The sound guy is not going to be there at 5 o'clock. Don't freak out. The sound guy is never there on time. Never. That's just the way it is, man. I don't know. Also, don't try to make the sound guy happy. Usually they're not happy. Usually they're very, what do you want? What kind of crazy techno stuff is this? What kind of crazy techno stuff is this? I don't get it. But that's okay. After you perform, they'll get it. But meet with the sound guy. Don't piss him off. Don't load your stuff on stage. Don't run in there, rush the stage, start setting up your drums and stuff. The sound guy or the promoter, ask them before you load on stage, because they're kind of possessive of stuff sometimes, and sometimes they want to actually lay their cables down before you put all your crap on stage. So once they do say it's time to sound check, time for your band to sound check, then be quick about it, because there's usually 3 or 4 or 5 bands playing that night. And if you're lucky enough to get a sound check, then yeah, you want to make sure that you're nice about it too. Typically, the headliner sound checks first. The headliner goes on stage, they set up all their stuff, and sometimes they do what's called backlining. Do you want to backline? Are you going to be backlining? Are you going to push back? What they mean by that is they set up their stuff, they sound check, and then when they're done sound checking, they leave everything on stage and just kind of squish it back. A lot of times that's okay if the stage is big enough. If it's not, and there's other drums, they probably have to tear some of their stuff down. If they're a headliner and they're pretentious, they may not do that, and it's not your job as the opening band to get in a fist fight about that, or to yell at them, or to freak out at them, or whatever antics you think might be cool because you saw it on TV once. You might want to elect one guy to be your liaison for the sound guy, one guy that knows all the technical stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Because the sound guy at one point or another is going to come up to you and say, "So what do we got?" And you need to know, you'll say, "I'm using this many channels on the board, drums, live drums, vocal mic, submix, guitar, bass. Know if your guitar is going to be amped, well, of course your guitar is, but know if your bass guitar, I mean, it's going to be amateur or DI, all that stuff. You want someone to know all that stuff, basically. And I know nothing about guitars and stringed instruments, so you might want to tune them beforehand. I don't know if that's what you do. You might want to get your amp cabinets ready to load on stage. Get a couple extra hands, because I think I see people lifting those on stage. Sometimes they look like Mack trucks or something. If you're a vocalist, you might want to bring your own microphone, but if you bring your own microphone, don't show up with some kind of crazy super hypercardioid condenser Magnifico microphone. Show up with an SM58. It's made by a company called Shure. It's like $100, and every sound guy knows what it is and what it does, and you'll buy one in your life and it'll work forever. I've never seen one fail, really. SM58. Put a sticker on it, or mark it with something bright so that you know this is your microphone, not the venue's microphone, because the venue's going to think that, oh, isn't that my microphone? And you're going to say, no, see, it's got this crazy, candy, really stupid looking sticker on it. So it's mine. Because they're going to have the same microphone at the venue.